Welcome, friends, to a world where imagination meets tradition, and every meal is an adventure waiting to unfold. Today, we're embarking on a journey that's as whimsical as it is delicious, right here in our claymation kitchen. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, you're in for a treat. Today, we're off on a kitchen adventure that promises to tickle your taste buds and spark your creativity. We'll be rolling up our sleeves, gathering our favorite ingredients, and setting out to create something truly special together. Our quest? To discover the magic of Handi mutton, a dish that's as rewarding to make as it is to eat, and every bit as charming as any claymation masterpiece you've ever seen. This isn't just food, it's a story simmering in a pot. This slow-cooked marvel brings together tender cuts of mutton, a vibrant array of aromatic spices, and a touch of patience. Imagine the sizzle of spices as they hit the pan, the rich aroma filling the air, and the anticipation building with every step. All of these wonderful flavors are brought together in a traditional clay handi, a pot that's been used for generations to create meals that warm both the heart and the soul. The handi isn't just a vessel, it's a key ingredient in the magic. The handi's unique rounded shape and snug lid trap steam and flavor inside, allowing the ingredients to mingle and transform. As the pot gently simmers, every spice and every piece of mutton infuses the dish with deep, unforgettable flavor. The result? The meat cooks slowly in its own juices, becoming so tender it practically melts in your mouth. Each bite is a celebration of patience and care, a reward for letting time do its work. Handi mutton is a classic of South Asian cuisine, beloved across borders and generations. From the bustling cities to the quiet countryside, it's a dish that brings people together, no matter where they call home. You'll find it everywhere, from lively city restaurants where chefs put their own spin on tradition, to cozy village homes where families gather around the handi, sharing stories and laughter over a steaming meal. It's more than a meal, it's a celebration of tradition, hospitality, and togetherness. Every handi mutton feast is a chance to connect, to honor the past, and to make new memories with loved ones. Don't worry if it sounds daunting. We'll break it down step by step, making sure every part of the process is fun and easy to follow. You'll see just how approachable this legendary dish can be. By the end of our adventure, you'll not only know how to make this beloved dish, but you'll also understand why it's cherished by so many. So, are you ready to dive in and create some kitchen magic? Let's get started. What makes handi mutton so special? Is it just the ingredients? Or is there something more magical at play? Let's take a closer look at why this dish has captured the hearts and taste buds of food lovers for generations. It's all about texture and flavor, but also about the experience. The moment you lift the lid, a cloud of aromatic steam escapes, hinting at the rich, complex flavors waiting inside. The sight of glistening, spice-laden gravy clinging to each piece of mutton is enough to make anyone's mouth water. Slow cooking transforms tough mutton into tender, juicy bites. No knife needed. The meat practically falls apart at the touch of a spoon, soaking up every bit of the spiced gravy. This transformation is the handi's secret. Patience and gentle heat work together to coax out the best in every ingredient. The handi seals in moisture, ensuring the meat stays succulent. Unlike metal pots, the clay handi creates a unique microclimate inside, locking in all the natural juices and flavors. Every drop of condensation drips back into the dish, intensifying the taste and keeping the mutton irresistibly moist. Spices like cumin, coriander, and garam masala infuse every bite, while yogurt adds tang and richness. The careful layering of spices is what gives handi mutton its signature depth. Each spice is toasted and added at just the right moment, building a symphony of flavors that dance on your tongue. The yogurt not only tenderizes the meat, but also balances the heat, creating a creamy, luxurious sauce. The clay pot's gentle heat and earthy aroma create a depth you can't get from metal pans. The porous nature of clay allows the flavors to meld and mature slowly, while the subtle earthiness of the pot itself adds a rustic note that's impossible to replicate. Cooking over a gentle flame means nothing is rushed. Every minute spent simmering adds another layer of complexity, sealing the lid with dough traps, steam, intensifying the flavors, a technique called dum pukt. This ancient method ensures that not a single wisp of aroma escapes, and the mutton cooks in its own juices, absorbing every nuance of the spices and herbs. The dough itself bakes into a delicious, edible crust, perfect for soaking up the rich gravy. The result? A dish that's rustic, refined, and deeply comforting. Handi mutton is more than just food. It's a celebration of tradition, family, and the joy of sharing a meal. Whether served at a festive gathering or a quiet dinner, it brings people together, sparking conversation and creating memories. Handi mutton isn't fast food. It's a labor of love that rewards patience. The slow, deliberate process is a reminder that good things take time. As the handi simmers, anticipation builds, and the aroma fills the air, promising something truly special. Each bite is a reminder to slow down and savor the magic of traditional cooking. The flavors linger, inviting you to appreciate the care and craftsmanship that went into every step. It's a dish that asks you to be present, to enjoy the moment, and to connect with the rich culinary heritage it represents. It's a true culinary masterpiece, one that stands as a testament to the power of patience, tradition, and the humble handi pot. Handi mutton isn't just a meal. It's an experience, a story, and a delicious piece of history served on your plate. Let's meet our key players for handi mutton. Start with bone-in mutton, shoulder or leg, for rich flavor. Onions, ginger, and garlic form the aromatic base. Green chilies add heat. Use whole for mild, chopped for fire. Essential spices, turmeric, red chili, coriander, cumin, and the finishing touch, garam masala. Plain yogurt tenderizes the meat and creates a creamy, tangy gravy. Oil or ghee helps brown the onions and bloom the spices. Don't forget salt to tie it all together. With these ingredients, you're set for handi mutton magic. Let's get cooking! Time to marinate. Place your rinsed, dried mutton in a bowl. Add yogurt, ginger garlic paste, turmeric, red chili, coriander, cumin, and salt. Mix thoroughly. Use your hands to coat every piece. The yogurt and spices start tenderizing the meat right away. Cover and let it marinate for at least 2 hours or overnight for best results. This step is crucial for deep flavor and that signature tenderness. Think of it as setting the stage for the main act. The longer it sits, the better the taste. Don't rush, patience pays off. Once marinated, you're ready for the next step. Let's move on to the slow cooking magic. Begin by placing your handi or a heavy-bottomed pot on the stove over medium heat. Pour in a generous glug of oil or a dollop of ghee. This is the foundation of flavor. Next, add in your sliced onions, letting them tumble into the pot. The sizzle as they hit the hot fat is the first sign that something delicious is about to happen. Let the onions cook slowly, stirring occasionally until they turn a deep golden brown. This step is crucial. Don't rush it. The slow caramelization brings out their natural sweetness and creates a rich, savory base that will infuse the entire dish with depth and complexity. Once your onions are perfectly golden, add in the marinated mutton along with every bit of its marinade. Stir well, making sure each piece of meat is coated in the oniony goodness. The marinade, packed with spices and yogurt, will start to mingle with the onions, creating layers of flavor. Sear the mutton for 5 to 7 minutes, stirring frequently. This step helps lock in the juices and allows the raw spices to cook off, releasing their aromas and deepening the flavor of the meat. You'll notice the color changing and the kitchen filling with the scent of toasted spices. Watch for the oil to separate from the stew and rise to the top, a sign that the masala is perfectly cooked. At this point, lower the heat to a gentle simmer. This transition is key for the slow cooking process that follows. Pour in a cup of warm water, just enough to create steam and help the mutton cook evenly. The water will also help deglaze the pot, lifting all those flavorful browned bits from the bottom. Now it's time to seal in the magic. If you're using a traditional handi, press a rope of dough along the rim and fit the lid snugly on top. This creates a tight seal, trapping all the steam and flavor inside. For a regular pot, cover it tightly with foil, pressing down the edges to ensure no steam escapes. The goal is to mimic the handi's effect, keeping all the moisture and aroma locked in. This is the essence of the dum technique, a slow, gentle steam cooking method that allows the flavors to meld and intensify while the meat becomes incredibly tender. Let the pot simmer on the lowest flame for 1.5 to 2 hours. This is where patience pays off. The slow bubbling ensures the mutton cooks evenly, soaking up all the spices and aromatics. You'll know it's ready when the meat is so tender it falls apart at the touch of a fork. Each piece should be infused with the rich, spiced gravy, promising a melt-in-your-mouth experience. If you prefer, you can also place the sealed pot in a low oven, letting it cook gently and evenly without any risk of burning. As the handi simmers, your kitchen will fill with the irresistible aroma of spices, onions, and slow-cooked meat. It's a scent that draws everyone in, building anticipation with every passing minute. The wait can feel endless, especially as the fragrance grows stronger, but trust the process. The slow cooking is what transforms simple ingredients into something truly special. And finally, when you lift the lid, you're greeted by a pot of pure comfort. Tender mutton bathed in a luscious, aromatic gravy, ready to be savored and shared. Time for the big reveal. Carefully open your handi and take in the aroma. Sprinkle garam masala and fresh coriander for a final burst of flavor and color. Let it rest a few minutes to settle the flavors. Serve with hot naan, roti, or paratha, perfect for scooping up the rich gravy. Prefer rice? Steamed basmati is a great match. Add a simple cucumber salad and a bowl of cool raita for balance. This is a meal meant for sharing and savoring. Gather everyone around and dig in. It's a feast to remember. Even the best cooks need a few tricks. You can use lamb for a milder flavor. Just reduce the cooking time. Add marrow bones for a richer, silkier gravy. Try fried onions, barista, for extra sweetness and depth. Adjust spices to your taste, spicier, milder, or creamier with cashew paste. Toss in whole spices like cinnamon or cardamom for more aroma. For a quick dum seal, use a damp towel under the lid. The kitchen is your workshop. Experiment and make it your own. These tips will take your handi mutton from good to unforgettable. Happy inventing! Handi mutton is all about sharing. The slow-cooked aroma draws everyone to the table, building anticipation. It's a dish for celebrations, family gatherings, and special occasions. Placing a handi in the center says, "Welcome, your family here." Eating together, tearing bread, and sharing stories, this is what it's all about. The memories made around this dish last a lifetime. Each family adds their own twist, making every handi unique. The real magic is in the laughter and connection it brings. Handi mutton nourishes both body and soul. It's a blessing to be shared. Our journey ends, but the love for handi mutton goes on. It's comfort food at its finest. Tender meat, rich gravy, and deep, warming flavors. The dish has traveled the world, winning hearts from London to Toronto. Its slow, traditional method is a welcome break from fast food. Cooking in a handi connects us to heritage and craftsmanship. People love the story, the patience, and the authenticity. Handi mutton delivers on every promise, tenderness, flavor, and comfort. It's perfect for both celebrations and quiet nights in. A true classic, it's earned its place on tables everywhere. So, who's ready for seconds?